Hello everyone, welcome to the visual guide for Archdruid, Elite Difficulty. Before starting, talk to these 3 NPCs to activate buffs that will help you throughout the raid. At the same time, divide yourselves into 2 teams, Team 1 on the left side and Team 2 on the right side. For this raid, there is no overall time limit, but most mechanics have their own DPS checks. Without further ado, let's begin. Start by having the main tank position the boss facing away from the field. Make sure all groups stay behind the boss throughout the encounter. First, the boss will summon Bear Claws, which deals damage in a cone AoE toward the current target. Taking damage adds 20 decay points. Then, the boss will cast Healing Spell, restoring 15% of its max HP. You need to interrupt this. Afterward, it will use Wild Roar, which deals damage to all players and increases decay points by 10. Throughout the fight, Starfall will spawn in multiple locations. Next, the boss will summon 4 Phantoms of Zelo. 3 will cast small red AoE attacks, while 1 will cast a green donut AoE. Avoid damage by moving inside the green donut AoE. At the same time, the boss will summon 5 recovery seeds around it. They will move toward the boss and can restore its HP. Kill them quickly and use knockback if needed. When the boss's HP drops below 80%, it will open a blue portal in the middle of the arena, dividing the battleground into inner and outer areas. At the same time, the boss will start a 40-second countdown. During this encounter, the boss will periodically decay a cone area covering 1/4 of the arena. Avoid standing in this area as it deals damage to anyone on top of it. For Team 1, outer area, the tank should move the boss away from the decaying ground. The boss will summon phantoms and recovery seeds. Handle these mechanics as before. At the same time, the boss will also use Bear Claws. So, position the boss between 2 phantoms to avoid overlapping damage. This is followed by Healing Spell and Wild Roar. When Team 2 is teleported out, Team 1 needs to enter the portal into the inner area immediately as the 40-second countdown begins. The tank must taunt the enemy right away, and you need to kill the mini-boss within 40 seconds, or Team 2 will be wiped out. Once the mini-boss is defeated, a shield will be activated for all players. Meanwhile, the healer needs to keep healing the hearth of the ancestral tree until you return to the outer field, while the rest of the team handles the adds. When Team 1 returns to the outer field, Team 2 needs to enter the portal again. At this point, 3/4 of the arena will be covered by decaying ground, so position yourself accordingly. The mechanics will repeat until the hearth of the ancestral tree reaches 100%. If it is not 100% after the 3rd encounter, the raid will fail. Next, a cutscene will play, marking the start of the 2nd phase. During this phase, the tank should position the boss facing away from everyone. The rest of the group should stay in the middle of the arena. The boss will use Bear Claws Plus, dealing damage in a fan-shaped area of 210 degrees. Taking damage adds 20 decay points, and make sure to interrupt the healing spells throughout the fight. When the protective shield spawns, everyone needs to stay inside it to avoid taking lethal damage from the boss's decaying invasion. At this point, all mechanics from Phase 1 will repeat and overlap with each other. You need to kill the boss while dealing with recovery seeds as quickly as possible, as the protective shield will only spawn 3 times. If the boss is not dead during the 4th invasion, the raid will fail. And that's it for this raid guide. Thanks for watching and good luck with your raid. See you next time.